Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamel from Fantasy Life, and today I bring you the Wingman Elite Pistol breakdown. Now, before I get into the breakdown of the Wingman Elite Pistol, if you learned something from this video and you like the content on this channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, with that being said, let's get into the breakdown of this hand cannon. Now, I don't have any stats or numbers like that, but I have used the gun for hours. I was able to level up the Wingman Elite Pistol to level 18, and yeah, it took a hit to my KD ratio because this gun is very difficult to use, but it's so satisfying to get kills with. What some of you guys might be thinking is, what's the difference between the Wingman and the Wingman Elite Pistol? The Wingman Elite Pistol is actually the new pistol that we got, and it has a scope in it, and it is designed a little bit different from the regular Wingman. Now, I don't mean in terms of how they look, I mean in terms of how they perform. The regular Wingman is a hit detection handgun, so wherever you aim, that's what you hit. Whereas the Wingman Elite actually has projectile with bullets travel time. So you can point it somewhere, and if that person moves, you're gonna miss. Especially if they move within a split second of you shooting, you're gonna miss. So with the Wingman Elite pistol, you actually have to lead your shot and kind of predict where they're going to be in order to hit them. Whereas the regular Wingman pistol, if you point it at them and you shoot it, you're gonna hit them immediately. Now, another difference between the Wingman and the Wingman Elite pistol is how they perform. The Wingman pistol is actually close range weapon. It's better at close range, whereas the Wingman Elite is pretty decent at close range, but it's better at long range. Now, the Wingman Elite pistol can kill between 1 and 3 shots depending on how far they are and where you're hitting them. If they are up close in your face and you shoot them in the face, you're gonna kill them with 1 shot, guaranteed. But if they have some distance and you're hitting them in the body, you're most likely gonna kill in 2 shots. From my experience, most of the time I killed in 2 shots. The damage I noticed between the Wingman and the Wingman Elite are different as well. Whereas the Wingman has about 50% damage for each hit, from what I can tell, the Wingman Elite does about 80% to the body if you hit them. So it does a lot more damage. I know from longer range, the Wingman Elite will kill in 3 shots if you're hitting them in the body. In terms of Titans, again, this is a hand cannon. Now, it's going to do a decent amount of damage to Titans, but nothing more than what a anti-Titan weapon would do. In fact, most of the time, the anti-Titan weapons are actually a lot better. But this is no slouch. If you look in this video, you're going to see as I shoot these Titans, it does a decent amount of damage for a freaking pistol. I wouldn't recommend going toe-to-toe with a Titan because you're going to end up losing 10 out of 10 times with this particular gun. But it is satisfying to know that if you opt to not go with an anti-Titan weapon, that your secondary weapon can take out a Titan on its last legs. Now, after hours of playing with this gun and leveling up to 17, you can't just run this gun with any class setup, and you can't just run and gun with this particular gun. This is more of a precision pistol. This is something akin to more of a sniper rifle without the range of a sniper rifle. You have to be pretty strategic on how you use this pistol. You can't hip fire it. I mean, you can, but the hip fire isn't that great on it at all. It's going to be very, very, very difficult, if possible at all, to get hip fire kills with this particular weapon. The best way to use this weapon is to constantly aim down sights and utilize that reticle that it has, that scope that it has. The best class setups I've seen is to a more defensive class setup, so I would highly recommend using things like an AWOL. And from my experience, the invisibility cloak was actually the best class setup I was able to use in order to do the best with this particular gun. I've tried out all of them. I tried the run and gun with the stim. I've tried the grappling. I've even tried like the hollow pilots and stuff like that, but I've had the best success with the invisibility cloak and playing a more defensive kind of way as opposed to more of an aggressive. As you see in most of the videos, I'm aiming down sights and I'm at a distance, and I'm usually going invisible so people don't know where I am. On top of bundling this up with a more defensive class setup like invisibility and playing at longer ranges, which is playing to the strength of the particular pistol, I also highly recommend using like the arc grenade to stun pilots. This way you can toss a pilot, slow them down to make them easier targets to take out with your Wingman Elite pistol. I highly recommend that. It does come in handy in most cases. Another thing too is with the actual pistol itself, I highly recommend adding a faster reload to it so that it can reload really quickly, because the reload can be relatively slow, as well as extended mags. You can attempt to do the ricochet bullets, but I haven't had much success with getting kills off of ricochet bullets because it's such a precise pistol. It's a real sharpshooting kind of pistol. Earlier in the video, I said I leveled this pistol up to 17. That was actually a mistake. I actually leveled it up to 18, so I do have a lot of experience with this particular pistol. Now, this isn't a pistol that anybody can use. This is a high-skilled, high-reward kind of pistol. Meaning, if you put the time into this particular pistol and you are a good sharpshooter, if you're the type of person keen to a sniper rifle in this particular game, this pistol will benefit your particular playstyle a lot better than some of the other pistols in the game. Whereas if you're a type of person that run and gun, stay away from this pistol because you are going to die a lot. This pistol is not easy to use, but it is very satisfying to get kills with this pistol. And it's a hand cannon. It's extremely powerful and can kill relatively quickly. It has a slow fire rate, which it actually has the same fire rate as the regular Wingman pistol, but it is relatively slow compared to a lot of the guns in this particular game. With that being said, that's pretty much it for this video. If you like this video, drop that like. If you hated this video, smack that dislike. If you want to talk more about the Wingman Elite pistol, leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this gun. This is a free gun that we got from Respawn. We didn't have to pay for this gun. This is for a gun for everybody to use, so by all means, give it a try. Let me know what you think of this gun, and if you want to know more about Titanfall 2, subscribe to this video. With that being said, remember, your life is a fantasy.